Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. Traders, Anthony here. I'm just taking a look at Bitcoin. What I'll do, I'll quickly go out to the daily and I'll show you what I've got marked up. I've just got these two levels. In fact, what I might do is grab the body of this green candle here. We've got this distribution level prior to this sell-off in through here, this balance area on the daily. Under, we've got this range back here. So what I've done is I've just marked up these two levels just so that that's on the chart, and so when we go down the time frames we have a point of reference, daily and a 4 hour. So what I've done here is I've picked up this 4H. This is this green candle prior to this move here. So we have this distribution level here. If we have a look back, 4 hour accumulation zone back in here. So on the 4H, these are the two levels that I'm interested in. So we've got them marked up. So now we've got the daily and two 4H levels marked up. What we have is a significant gap here. What I mean by that is where we see this blue markup, I'm just picking up this range through here with this balance area, where we have a fairly even number of buying and sell activity. And then we get this one-sided bearish imbalance. The market's looking for two things. It's going to look to rebalance and it's going to look for liquidity. So I'm always looking at a chart with those two things in mind. Now, if we consider, well, where is there an imbalance and where is there liquidity? Well, there's our gap right here. It makes sense that it could trade back through to fill that. And where is there liquidity? Well, I mean, there's a stack of buy-side liquidity resting above this range. It already tapped into it. It's traded down, but then we also have all through here, there's a lot of retail traders involved here shorting this. So we've got these stop losses resting in through here. So the liquidity aspect of this is ripe for the picking. It wouldn't surprise me we see this trade right back up in through these levels, possibly back up into here. That's how I'm looking at this, and I think for me, I wouldn't be looking to sell it. If this was to roll over here and trade lower looking for these levels under here, I'm really happy to sit back and let it happen. But what I would be interested in is if this trades back up through here, up into this level here, I'd look to set up a couple of pending sell orders up in here. That's how I would approach this, you know. And I mean, if we consider these levels and bring the fib into it as well, so we've got this high to low, it coincides beautifully with my fib level here. You can see this yellow zone, 61.8786. This would be my buy zone right through here. Sell zone, I should say. Probably even a little higher. And oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't already, have a look at the links below. There's two of them. One is my free Telegram. You're welcome to join. And the other one is, it's called We Trade Your Forex Account. Check it out. You might be surprised at the results of our master account in there. So that could be of interest. Back to the chart. Yeah, so I'm thinking, look, if I'm not in front of the chart and if I wanted to get involved with this, I would set up a pending sell somewhere in here like that. So that would be entry sell 0.2% of my account. And then the other one, see this 4 hour order block here? I would set up my other one through here. So this is, I mean, if I'm sitting in front of my chart, this is the area that I'm interested in, and I would watch this and wait for the opportunity and watch how price shapes up. And if I'm not and I want to get involved, then these are the levels where I'm going to be setting my position, basically. Stop loss would go above this daily order block, up in there. Stop loss, something like that. So we got stop, we got this sell zone. And why I go 0.2 and 0.4, if we get a fill here and it rolls over here, at least we've got our feet wet. If it pulls back and we get a fill up in here, it doesn't take much for this to be in the money. That's profitable about there. Well and truly profitable, actually, up in here. You can always decide to close here if you want to, or take partial profits and then trail the rest. This is why I set these up. And the other reason is I'm going for a maximum of 0.6% per trade 4 of these will give me a maximum of 4 sixes is 24. 2.4% exposure on my account. That's my limit. So I allow 6 trades and they're my 2 position sizes. I hope that makes sense. Let me just mark up my first target. I don't go by the fibs. I look left, and we've got this red candle here prior to this move. That's a sell zone. Have a look at the base of this candle and this range over here. This is going to be, for me, target 1. So what I'm doing is I'm going in just around the high of these 2 candles here. Target 1, and I'll always take most of my position off. So we go 70%. I mean, if you're sitting in front of the chart, close 2/3 of your position or whatever it is, pull your stop loss down so that it's actually profitable, so it's in the money, and then the rest of it's risk-free. Just leave it alone and let it go and see what we get out of it. We've got these levels down here, this 4-hour, this daily. That's a possible outcome, So let's just grab a short position and I'll average it out through here. You'd be surprised how far these things will pull back. Don't go chasing price, definitely not. And you'd be surprised how many of these will get filled. I think that would be my call with that. If this trades off without me, I'm happy to let it go. There's plenty of opportunities. What else can I say? If it trades up and we get a fill, wacko, and stop loss gets hit. This is why I'm always going in with 0.6%. I keep my risk consistent so that no matter what I'm trading, this stop loss range will always be 0.6 of my account. And so in dollar value, let's just say that's worth approximately $100 today, then I can take four of these trades, and I know that I'm risking close to $100 per trade, or 0.6% of the account. So I know what my risk is, and I'm keeping a lid on, and this is good risk management. If you're trading, a live account or a prop firm account, absolutely you have to keep a lid on your risk. So that's more or less how I do it. 2.4% maximum exposure at any time. With this strategy, I'm always looking for these 4-hour levels here, 4-hour time frame, as you can see. And most of these trades work out. Sometimes, we get taken out and it doesn't matter. We get a high win rate. Even 60% it's gonna grow an account. But, I want 70, 80 higher, 80%. So it's a bearish trend. We've got this 4-hour level here. I'm happy with that. It's a 4-hour daily combo, even better. There's my stop. These are generally pretty good. So, what else can I say? Have a look at the links below. Safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.